If I had to pick one of these cars to dominate the Ebisu Higashi circuit, I would go with the 2018 Ferrari 488 GT 3 Sprint. It's a racing machine built for tight turns and high-speed bursts, and let's be honest, it probably has enough upgrades to make the other cars look like they're going in reverse. Sure, some of the vintage classics are fun to watch, but when it comes to speed and handling on a tricky circuit like Ibishu, the modern Ferrari is probably going to leave everyone else eating its dust. Or at least, that's the plan. Sure thing! Did you know that the Bykerniki Oval Track is actually a pretty special place because it's built on a former Soviet airfield? So, while it might look like just another racing circuit, it has this cool history of being part of Latvia's military past. Imagine zooming around a track that once served as a landing strip. That's a little extra spice for your race day fun. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your favorite AI car yet, now's the time. The countdown is almost up, so don't miss out on choosing who you think will dominate the track. Make your pick before they're all locked in. After that, it's just pure entertainment and maybe a little bit of chaos. Alright folks, if you've been dreaming of starring in a high-speed showdown, now's your moment. The clock is ticking down faster than a cheetah on roller skates, so pick your favorite car before the timer runs out. Don't miss your chance to see some metal beasts battle it out on the track. Hurry up and make your choice. Welcome back, Aminsan and Everlasting Apex. It's great to have you both back in the chat. I hope you're ready for some high-speed chaos on the track. Buckle up and enjoy the ride, because these AI races sure know how to keep us on the edge of our seats. Well, with both drivers being pretty much unknowns, this one's like a mystery box wrapped in a puzzle. Since they're driving the same 1996 Alfa Romeo 155T IV6 at Bykerniki Oval, is basically a test of who's got the better virtual luck, or maybe a sneaky edge. I'd say it's anyone's guess which bot will come out on top, so grab your popcorn and enjoy the chaos. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some unexpected hero emerge from the digital fog. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at Bikerniki Oval, and leading the pack is none other than Bot Scorched Log in the 1996 Alfa Romeo 155 TIV6. Looks like someone's already trying to hold on to that pole position like it's their last slice of pizza. Let's see if they can keep it or if the others have other plans. Bot Scorched Log has shot off the line into the lead, clearly setting the pace. Bot Hellskank is holding second place, staying close behind, no surprises there. Bot Bilthiolga is in third, not far back but already facing some pressure from the cars behind. Naiba advances one position, climbing to 7th place, Everlasting Apex. And Naibi continue their close duel for 7th place. Bot Uncle Tobin improves to 12th position. Bot Sadamodijames advances 1 place and now holds 8th position. Aminsan climbs 2 spots, moving into 9th place. The battle for 9th is heating up as Bot Apex Milkbag and Aminsan are nose to tail, fighting hard for P9. Bot Blaming Buddha advances 1 position to 12. Bot Empress also climbs 1 spot, now in 14. They're neck and neck for the 14th position. Now our Pink Wolf is right behind, ready to join the fun. Hey Naibe, welcome back to the chaos. Glad you could join us again. Hope you're ready for some epic car racing action. Or at least some fun crashes along the way. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Bot Empress advances to 13th place. Bot Mkara Pinkwolf climbs to 14th place. Bot Skex's Leo Pre moves up to 17th place. Hellskank is sitting comfortably in 2nd place with the fastest lap, so he's probably just waiting for an opening to overtake Scorched Log. Bot Empress is driving a 1993 Ford Mondeo. They are currently in 16th place, and their lap time of 4 seconds 44 indicates they're holding a steady pace, but not gaining ground on the leaders. Big Boy Bets is driving a 1991 Ford Sierra Sapphire, which is known for its classic rear-wheel drive layout and distinctive boxy shape. Currently in the 16th place, it looks like he's struggling to keep pace with the front runners but is making steady progress through the mid-pack. Bot Emma Pink Wolf advances 1 position into 13th place. Bot Empress and Bot Mare Pink Wolf are still racing side by side for 13th position. Bot Skexis Bowl Pre climbs 1 spot into 16th place. Bot Jacinda Box is driving a 1996 Alfa Romeo 155T IV6. They're currently in 6th place and their fastest lap is 0:43.381, so they're holding steady but not exactly setting the pace. Flaming Buddha and Uncle Tobin are locked in a tight duel for 11th place, weaving through the circuit side by side. Ixajax climbs 1 spot, now in 17th, steadily narrowing the gap. Pondon also advances one position, now 20th, trying to find an opening. Flaming Buddha climbs to 11th position, closing in on the middle of the pack. Shower advances to 14th spot, right behind the 8th Empress. The two are neck and neck for that 14th place, testing the limits of their AI agility. Bot Empress just overtook Bot Shower, moving into the 14th place. They're side by side through the next few corners. Looks like a race for position. Shower and the 8th Empress are nose to tail for 14th place. Shikot has gained one position and is now in 18th, closing the gap. Pondon has also moved up one spot to 19th. Pondon and Shikot are side by side fighting for 18th. Shower has gained one spot and is now in 14th place. Husky Hulk has made a two-position jump into 20th place. No new overtakes are noted for now. Race remains tightly packed. Bot Pondon has just moved up to take the 18th spot. Bot Shikot 21 is right behind, and they're now locked in a close fight for 18th. Bot Shron is driving a 1993 Toyota Carina EGTI, a front-wheel drive hatchback known for decent handling but limited power. They are currently in 23rd place and seem to be struggling with overall race pace. Bot Uncle Tobin is driving a 1996 Peugeot 406, currently holding the 8th place. The race looks steady for now, but nothing spectacular happening around him. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like your speed really turned some heads. Well done. Wow, what a spectacular finish. Congratulations to Scorched Log for taking the win. They really sliced through that race like a hot knife through butter. Great job! And for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky, you've got the chance to claim a car now. So step right up and show us what you've got. This race was just the appetizer, so let's see who's ready to claim the real prize. Oh, the retro DTM racing cars are like the granddaddies of touring car racing. They first stormed the tracks in the late 1980s and brought a whole lot of noise and style with their boxy looks and roaring turbocharged engines. It's like watching a bunch of sleek, modern racers face off against the vintage muscle cars that could probably tell some pretty wild stories if they had mouths. They're a perfect reminder that sometimes looking like you've stepped out of a time capsule actually makes you pretty awesome. Alright everyone. The clock's ticking down faster than my patience on a Monday morning. Make your choices quick before they race off without you. You don't want to miss out on the glory, or the chaos, of these AI cars tearing up the track. Get those selections in before time runs out. Alright folks, this is a classic battle of vintage DTM classics on Baskerville. Naiba is piloting a 1994 Mercedes C180 DTM, which might have a bit of that established pedigree and maybe a dash of reliability. On the other side, we've got Botit's Theraper with a 1996 Opel Calibra DTM, a car known for its agility and quickness in its day. Now, if we're talking pure racing dynamics, I'd put my chips on the Opel for its lighter frame and snappier handling. But don't count out the Mercedes. Sometimes a sturdy old-timer finds a way to outrun the younger, more nimble competitor. Honestly, it's anyone's game. But I'm leaning toward the Opel Calibra. It's got that extra spice of youthful energy, even if it's waving around a little age. Let's see which one strikes the perfect balance of grip and speed. And just like that, Retro DTM with Bot Rud 3 Boy Gaming Studios is leading the pack on pole position in that classic 1990 Mercedes 190E Evo 2. Looks like someone's got their eye on the prize already. Stay tuned folks, this race is about to get interesting. Boya 25 is taking an early lead, pulling ahead from the start. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios is holding strong in second place right behind, while Bighorn is hanging tight in third. Not much change so far, just the usual hustle for position. Bot G Maxi 8 advances to 6th place, closing the gap. Bot Sir Pro 3 climbs to 13th. The battle between Bot Mission Man and Bot Sir Pro 3 for that 13th spot is heating up, with both jockeying for position. Bot Idstarapair has climbed 1 spot and now holds 7th place. Bot Lil Sprout is closely contesting for 7th with Bot Idstarapair Dotagi. Bot Spikeballs advances 2 places to take 13th position. Bot Mission Man is driving a 1995 Vauxhall Cavalier, a classic British contender. Currently in the last place among BTC cars, he's struggling to keep up with the pack. Looks like his race might be more about survival than chasing positions. Bot Velocitor 14 is driving a 1994 Volvo 850 Estate, which is not exactly known for speed, but more for stability and cargo space. They are currently in the 16th position, showing a steady but not spectacular race so far. Bot Nox Exodus advances 2 places up to 2nd. Naiba moves up 1 position into 4th. Bot Lil Sprout climbs 1 spot into 7th. The race is tightening up behind the leader. Bot Bacon has just overtaken a position to move into 4th place. Bot Beef Sliders and Bot It's Their Aper are still locked in a tight fight for the 9th spot. Meanwhile, Bot Spikeballs is shrinking the gap to Bot Beef Sliders by another 2nd, making the race for 9th even more interesting. Bot Beef Sliders is driving a Toyota Carina eGTI from 1993. They're currently in 10th position, holding steady with a decent lap time of 16.502. No major overtakes so far, but they are maintaining their place fairly comfortably. Bot Bacon is advancing to 3rd place. Bot Chubby Boy RJ climbs to 7th. Bot Spikeballs moves up to 10th. The race is heating up with these small but significant gains. Bot It's Therapair climbs 1 place, now in 8th position. Bot Lil Sprout and Bot It's Therapair are still fighting hard for 8th. Bot Wayne Bretsky cuts into Bot Beef Slider's lead, closing the gap by a 2nd and a 3rd. Bot Root 3 Boy Gaming Studios is driving a 1990 Mercedes 190e Evo 2. They started in the lead and are still holding the top spot, maintaining consistent lap times. The race seems stable for now. Naiba advances to 4th place, closing in on the top 3. Jimexe climbs to 5th position behind Naiba. Velocitor 14 moves up to 13th, making steady progress through the pack. Root 3 Boy Gaming Studios advances 1 position to take 5th place. It's Their Upper also moves up 1 spot into 7th, now battling Chubby Boy RJ for that 6th position. The fight between Chubby Boy RJ and It's Their Upper is heating up. They are contending for 7th place in tight proximity. Bot Baykarn has overtaken for 2nd place. Bot Spikeballs has advanced 1 position to take 8th. Chubby Boy RJ and Spikeballs are still locked in a close fight for 8th. Wayne Ibredsky is driving a 1994 Alfa Romeo 155 TS, currently in 12th place. They've set a fastest lap of 1:4.944, showing solid pace. The race for them looks stable but not quite making up ground yet. Bot Spikeballs is having a rough time, dropping to 14th position. Bot Chubby Boy RJ is climbing steadily, now in 8th place. Bot Beef Sliders is also advancing, claiming 9th position. Bot Mission Man advances 1 place to 14, but still chasing that elusive top 10 one. Bot Adanut 44 and Bot Mission Man engaged in a close duel for 13. Looks like Mission Man is trying to find a way around Adanut 44. Maybe a slip up there. Chubby Boy RJ is gaining ground on its Therapur rapidly, cutting the gap by over a second and a half. Mission Man has just overtaken someone and is now in 14th place, making moves through the field. Spikeballs is narrowing the distance to Adanut 44 at an impressive rate, nearly 2 seconds shaved off. Congratulations to Bot Whip 3 out 25 on winning the race. Looks like all that training paid off. Wow, Bot with 3 out 25 just snagged the win, I see. Congrats on that impressive victory, you definitely earned it. As for the lucky ones who can claim a car, Naibi, you're up. You've won the bet race, so you get to add a classic 1994 Mercedes C180 DTM to your collection. Nice work, everyone. If I had to pick one of these cars to take the checkered flag at Calabogie Motorsports Park, I'd probably go with the Cadillac CT-SV. It's got that American muscle attitude combined with serious track capabilities. Plus, its power and grip should make it a tough nut to crack for the other contenders, even the more nimble or exotic options. Of course, I'm sure the Lotus Elise C or Exige 240 would give it a run for its money on the twisty bits, but the CT-SV's sheer presence might just dominate the straights. It's gonna be fun watching these cars battle it out, but I have a feeling the big Cadillac might just come out on top. Alright everyone. If you've been waiting to pick your shiny new racing machine, now's the time to act. The clock's ticking down faster than a snail on a treadmill, so don't sit there like a bump on a log. Grab your choice before the AI takes all the good spots. Alright. This is quite the matchup. We've got Bot AD Live in a 2017 Kia Stinger GT, which is a nice, sporty sedan with some serious power. On the other hand, Bot Gamaning is piloting a 28 Lotus Elise EC, which is known for being lightweight and nimble, but perhaps a bit less powerful. Given the track, Calabogie Motorsports Park, which is a mix of fast straights and tricky turns, that extra grunt from the Kia might give it an edge on the longer straightaways. However, the Lotus's agility could shine through in the tight corners. If I had to bet, I'd say the Kia might just have the advantage overall due to its power and stability. But don't count out the little Lotus darting around and causing some surprises. This race could come down to driverless finesse or just pure horsepower. Either way, it should be entertaining. Alright, folks, the race kicks off at Calabogie with bot Shattered Pixel taking pole in a 2015 Honda Civic Type R. Looks like we're set for some serious street car action. Let's see if that Civic can hold the lead or if those other bots will turbo past it. Bot Shattered Pixel has taken an early lead, with bot Quiz 44 right behind in second place. Bot Navling is settled in third, and staying close to the top pack. No surprises so far. Just the usual chess game on wheels. Bot Navling advances to second place. Bot Vagrant Enchanter climbs up to fourth. Bot Skozarops moves into fifth position. Positions are tightening slightly. The Grand Enchanter advances to third place, closing in on the leaders. Data Anburn climbs to sixth, making a solid move forward. Silver Game and Abomzi are locked in a tight contest for 13th, trading positions now and then. Bot Togonit DTV has climbed 4 positions now in a matter of seconds. Bot Navling and Bot Shattered Pixel continue their fierce duel for the lead, trading paint and positions. Bot Ironcrosser Wooden Cross advances to 11th place, narrowing the gap with the frontrunners. Bot Skozer Ops advances to 4th position, gaining a spot. Bot Gamonen climbs to 11th place, also moving up 1. In the fight for 14th position, Bot Aussie 2002 and Bot KB Boomper are locked in a close duel, trading positions. Bot Kaboomper and Bot Abomzi are locked in a fierce fight for 13th place. Bot Tech Nasty creeps up 2 spots to earn 18th position. Bot Dong Urson 3 edges up 1 spot, now in 20th position. Bot Dong Urson 3 and Naibi are battling closely for 19th place. Bot Togonit TTV advances to 16th place. The battle for 15th place tightens between Bot Tug on it TTV and Bot Aussie 2002. Bot Dong that's on 3 moves up to 19th place. Bot Navling and Bot Shattered Pixel are locked in a fierce duel for the lead. No one is giving an inch at the front. Bot Ready Zero Activa Vixen jerks ahead to take the 21st spot, making good progress through the field. Bot Navling has taken the lead, moving up 1 spot to secure first place. Shattered Pixel is hot on its tail. Both bots fighting hard for the top position. Meanwhile, Aussie 2002 and K-Boomper are locked in a close duel for the 14th spot, neither giving an inch. The Grand Enchanter is rapidly closing the distance to Shattered Pixel, just 1.1 seconds separating them. Bot Gamonen has gained 1 position and now sits in 10th place. Aussie 2022 and K-Boomper are nose-to-nose fighting for 14th. No room for error. Bot Bombsy advances to 11th place, closing in on the mid-pack Taoi. Bot Aussie 2002 climbs to 13th place, inching closer to the top 10. Bot Donuts on 3 moves up to 17th place, making steady progress but still on the hunt for more. Bot K Boomper advances to 14th place. Bot Okinabaka climbs to 20th place. The race is heating up with these small but significant moves. Bot Okinabaka advances to 19 places. Bot Mulavi and Bot Okinabaka now fighting closely for the same position. They're weaving through the track contact-free so far. Bot Tug on it DTV advances one position, now at 14th place. Bot Kai Boomper and Bot Tug on it TTV are locked in a close fight for the next spot. Bot Ready Zero Activa Vixen climbs 2 places, now standing in 19th. Bot Iron Crosser Wooden Cross and Bot Tug on it TTV are neck and neck for 15th place. Bot Okinabaka has gained 1 spot to move into 20th. Meanwhile, Bot Mulavi and Bot Okinabaka continue to fight closely for 20th position. Bot Don Gets on 3 has gained 1 position, now in 16th place. Bot Okinabaka has also moved up 1 spot, now in 19th place. Bot Ready Zero Activa Vixen and Bot Okinabaka are nose to tail for 19. The fight for P19 is heating up, no clear winner yet. Bot K Boomper is gaining ground on Bot Aussie 22L, closing the distance by 1.2 seconds. Meanwhile, Bot Okinabaka advances 2 positions and now sits in 17. Well, look at that Bot Navlin crossing the finish line first. Not bad for an AI try. Congratulations on the win. Wow, look at that Bot Navling taking the victory like a true champion. Congratulations on that well-deserved win. You're really driving those pixels to the limit. Now for everyone else. If you've been dreaming of upgrading your virtual garage, this is your lucky day. The drivers currently in the top positions have a chance to claim a shiny new car. So, keep those engines revving and your hopes high. Your turn to shine might be just around the next corner. Sure thing. Did you know that cars in the 2010 and up slow cars racing class might not be the fastest on the track? But they definitely have the best chance to surprise you with clever maneuvering. Sometimes it's less about raw speed and more about outsmarting the snails in front of them. It's like watching a tortoise win a race against a hare. Slow and steady can still pull off the victory when the timing's right. Alright folks, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your superhero car yet, now's your last chance before they all get unleashed on each other. Hurry up or you'll be stuck with whatever's left. Alright folks, this is quite the matchup. On one side, we have the Morgan Plus 6, a car known for its balanced handling, and a bit of that classic British charm. On the other, the Aston Martin Vantage GT12, which is basically a street-legal race car with some serious muscle under the hood. Considering the track at Anderstorp, a mix of high-speed straights and tricky turns, the Vantage G12's raw power might give it an edge. But let's not forget, the Morgan could surprise us with clever handling and a smooth ride. My bets are on the Aston Martin, but you never know with AI drivers, they might just throw in an unexpected twist right at the finish line. Stay tuned, this one's going to be interesting. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Anderstorp and look who's sitting pretty on pole. Bottreffa 93 and a shiny 2017 Aston Martin DB11. Those slow cars from 2010 and 10 end up sure know how to make an entrance, don't they? Let's see if they can hold that lead or if the new kids come sweeping by. Bottreffa 93 has shot into the lead right from the start, holding a slight edge over Naibi, who is staying close behind. Bot Nestek is currently in the third place, trying to find an opening to overtake. The top three are well spaced as the race begins to unfold. Bot Dr. Keeps Appleway has climbed 2 spots and now holds second place. Bot Rexenzerer advances 1 position to 4. Meanwhile, Bot Hellskank also moves up 1 spot, settling into 5th, as these two get real cozy behind the top contenders. The fight for power between Bot Hellskank and Bot Rexenzerer looks tight. Christopher, climbing rapidly, just overtook 3 cars and is now in 7th place. Shattered Pixel is also making moves, advancing 2 positions to claim 5th place. Hellskank and Christopher are close behind each other, fighting for the same spot in the 7th position. Shattered Pixel climbs to 4th place, overtaking someone ahead. Hellskank advances 2 spots, reaching 6th place. Crystal 33 moves up 1 spot, claiming 8th place. The race is heating up with these sharp moves. Shattered Pixel is closing in on Naibi, cutting the gap down by 1.3 seconds. Crystal 33 has gained 1 spot and is now in 7th place. Wanabakido is also advancing 1 position, grabbing 9th. Wanabakido and Nestek are nose-to-nose, fighting for 8th place. Bot Hellskank is narrowing the distance on Bot Rexenzerer by 1.3 seconds, looks like a hunt. Bot Wanabakido shifts up to take 8th place, and Bot Christopher climbs into 9th. The field is shifting around quite a bit now. Shattered Pixel is climbing to 3rd position with a smooth move forward. Daydream Keeper advances to 11th, inching closer to the middle of the pack. Admin Flash also shifts up to 13th, making steady progress through the field. Bot Christopher is holding 8th place, trying to fend off Bot Wanabakido, who's looking for an opening. Bot Raineki and Bot the Dreamkeeper are neck and neck for 11th place, swapping positions every few corners. Raineki advances 2 spots and secures the 10th position. The Dreamkeeper and Nestek are locked in a fierce duel for 11th place, with no clear leader yet. Telescope Daima climbs 1 more spot up to 13. The Dreamkeeper has gained 1 spot and is now in 11th place. Adnaflash has moved up 2 positions and is sitting 12th. Nistek and Belescopeim are locked in a close duel for 13th place, neck and neck. Bot Hellskank advances to 5th place. Bot Wayne the Train climbs to 14th position. Bot Nestek and Bot Wayne the Train are locked in a close duel for the 14th spot. Bot Hellskank is driving a 2015 Jaguar XKRS. They are holding the 5th place, a solid position with some room for improvement. Their lap times suggest they're maintaining competitive pace but not quite challenging the leaders yet. Shattered Pixel is nicely positioned in 3rd and has the fastest lap, so he is looking strong for now. Bought the Dreamkeeper is racing a 2015 Jaguar XKRS, known for its balanced handling and strong acceleration. They are currently in 8th place, but their fastest lap is pretty sluggish, at 1 minute 55 seconds. Looks like progress is slow and they're probably fighting for grip and consistency. Wow, bought Trifinity 3. You really feathered the gas and took the checkered flag. Nice win! Wow, look at that! Bought Trifinity 3 takes the checkered flag. And what a race it was! Congratulations, you earned that victory. As for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky, a car is up for grabs. So, those of you who want to claim one, now's your chance. Don't all jump at once. Well, actually do. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and stability. Dubai International has those sharp turns and high-speed straights that can really make or break a race. You need a car that can stick to the road when you're pushing it at those insane speeds, and still handle like a dream around the corners. Power is fun, but if your car can't keep control, you might as well be racing with a shopping cart. So, agility and grip are what I'd prioritize here to keep those competitors in check. Alright everyone, the clock's about to run out. So if you haven't picked your favorite AI car yet, now's the time to do it. Don't make me choose for you, or you'll be stuck with whatever we get. Get those picks in before it's too late. Alright, we've got Renault T4 in the classic Brabham B24, and Mutt Wolf in the equally vintage Lotus 49. Both are legendary cars from 1967. But let's be real here. It's not just about racing history, it's about who can handle Dubai's twists and turns today. The Brabham's got that raw, aggressive vibe with a bit of a chip on its shoulder, while the Lotus 49 is slick and lightweight. A real queen of agility. Honestly, if Renault T4 gets cocky and tries to outmuscle, he might end up in the sand traps. Mutt Wolf's Lotus has finesse on its side, so my money's on the Lotus pulling a sneaky win, unless Renault T4 finds some vintage race magic. Either way, buckle up, this should be a fun clash of the classics. Alright folks, the race kicks off from the Dubai International Track, and leading the pack is Botlin Lilac in a 1967 Brabham B24. Looks like she's got the pole position, so let's see if she can keep up this vintage dominance clear the first turn. Buckle up! Lynn Lilac has launched off the line into first place, followed closely by Justin Gulks in second. Chmagishat is holding on to third, but expect those positions to shuffle quickly. Chmagishat has just overtaken Botlin Lilac and moved into the second place. Justin Gulks is closing the gap on Chmagishat, pushing for P2O. Meanwhile, Chmagishat and Botlin Lilac remain locked in a fierce fight for the top spot. Justin Gulks has advanced to second place, closing the gap on the leader. Naiba has gained 2 spots, now sitting in 4th position. Rinok T4 and Naiba are racing closely for 4th, with little room to breathe. But Rinok T4 advances 1 position to take 4th place. Bot Mutwolf and Naiba are locked in a close fight for 5th place. Bot Riko Haruji moves up 1 slot to 10th position. Mutwolf and Naibe remain locked in a tight fight for 5th place, exchanging positions that keep us all on the edge of the seat. Cheryl Mitsiroses has gained 1 spot and is now in 12th place, steadily climbing through the pack. Cheryl Mitsiroses and Simple Markers are nearly nose to nose for 11th position, battling fiercely without much room for error. Mutwolf advances 2 positions and secures 4th place. Naiba and Rinok D4 are nose to tail, trading tenths at 5. Bunnies of Doom climbs 2 spots, now 11th and closing in. Bot Relaxed Q is slicing through the field, now in 12th place after 3 quick overtakes. Naiba and Bot Rinok D4 are locked in a fierce duel for 5th, trading positions on each lap. Bot Exhaust 21 has gained 1 spot, now 15th, inching closer to the top 10. Bot Georgi Miracles surges forward, overtaking 4 cars to claim the 16th position. Bot U20 Plays climbs up 3 places, now sitting in 18th. Bot Chmagishat advances 1 spot into 2nd place. The race continues to heat up at the front with a close competition among the top contenders. Bot Bunnies of Doom advances 1 position, now in 12th place. Bot Cheryl Menziroses and Bot Bunny Self Doom are locked in a close duel for the 12th spot. Bot Chmagishat and Botlin Lilac are wheel to wheel for the lead. No clear dominance yet. Bot Mutwolf is close behind Bot Justin Gulks in that pack, keeping the pressure on. Naiba and Bot Rinnog T4 are locking horns for 5th place, trading tiny advantages through the turns. Bot Chmagishat takes the lead, moving into first place. Bot Lin Lilac and Bot Chmagishat are practically side by side, fighting for the top spot now. Bot Justin Gulks is closing in, trimming the distance to Botlin Lilac by over a second. The fight for second place heats up as Bot Justin Gilks and Botlin Lilac stay within striking distance. Bot Relax Hughes surges forward, overtaking 3 cars to claim 8th place. Bot Mutwolf continues its climb, gaining 2 spots to sit in 2nd. Bot Bunny Soft Doom moves up 1 position to 12th. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like Dej Magat is on a roll. Wow, Bodji Magisha takes the checkered flag. Nice job on that victory. You've definitely earned that shiny new car. As for the other drivers, if you're feeling lucky and want a chance to claim a car yourself, now's the time to step up. Keep racing, and one of you might just become the next winner. Sure thing. Did you know that the 1983 Porsche 911 SC was known for its reliability and simplicity, making it a favorite among drivers who wanted to have fun without constantly worrying about breaking down? It's like the dependable friend who always shows up on time, but still knows how to have a good time on a twisty road. And speaking of fun, I bet this classic would give modern sports cars a run for their money in a race, even if it's just here in our virtual league. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your favorite AI car yet, now's the time to do it. We don't want any regrets when the signal sounds and they all rev up. So get those selections in before it's too late, or you'll be stuck watching whatever the AI engineers think is best. Hurry up because the race is about to start and I want to see who's got the winning strategy. Well, with both drivers in the same vintage Porsche and not much info on either of them, it's a classic who can figure out how to hit the gas first kind of situation. Since they're equally mysterious, I'd say it all comes down to a little bit of luck and a whole lot of server magic. Let's see which one of these ghost racers manages to outdrive the other at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. May the best pixel-powered driver win. Alright everyone, it looks like Bot Degenerate is starting on pole in a 1986 Alfa Romeo Spider QV. Yep, the slowest cars of the 80s, so get ready for some nostalgia and maybe a little traffic jam action right from the start. Bot Degenerate has shot ahead from the start, taking the lead. Bot Nonstop is holding second place, staying close behind. Bot Lithocarp is in third, trying to keep up but already a bit back from the front runners. Bot Nonstop has just claimed the lead, moving up one spot to secure the front position. Bot Kicks Mechanic and Bot Lithocarp are nose to tail, fighting fiercely for third place. Meanwhile, Bot Emerald Tick 398 and Bot Kicks Mechanic continue their closely contested duel for fourth position. Bot Mobius continues to make aggressive moves, now in 9th place after overtaking 3 cars in quick succession. Bot Fitzerts has gained 2 positions, climbing to 6th. Meanwhile, Bot Marjaco Blake and Bot Fitzerts are nose to tail, battling it out for what is currently 6th position. The tension is rising as they push through the corners side by side. Bot Mobius is making a strong push, grabbing 6th after overtaking 3 cars in a row. Bot Lithocarp is climbing steadily, now in 2nd place just behind the leader. Bot Fitzerts gains 1 spot, settling into 5th. The race is heating up with some aggressive positioning. Bot Fitzerts has gained 2 positions and is now in 3rd place. Bot Mobius advances 1 spot into 5th position. Bot Lirache moves up 1 spot, settling into 8th place. Meanwhile, Bot Lirache and Bot Emerald Tick 398 are locked in a tight duel for 7th place. Bot Fitzerts has cleared the driver ahead and is now in 2nd place, moving closer to the leader. Bot Mobius also made a strong charge, climbing 2 spots into 3rd. The gap between the two is narrowing with each turn, both bots trading positions in what looks like a fierce competition for 2nd place. Bot Lithocarp has made a solid move up to 2nd place. Bot Strutting Jarl advances to 14th. Bot Chubby Boy RJ climbs into 15. The race is heating up with some strategic overtakes. Bot Ovidus advances 1 spot to take the 16th position. Bot Ashingerton and Bot Tokidokibri are fighting closely for the 17th place, with barely a car length between them. Bot Fitzerts is climbing to 2nd place. Bot Mobius also advancing 1 spot, now in 3rd. Lithocarp and Mobius are neck and neck battling for the 3rd position. Mobius and Fitzerts are nose to tail fighting for 2nd place. Generite is closing the gap on Lithocarp, trimming it by just over a second. Marjaco is climbing up 1 spot, now in 7th. Bot Kicks Mechanic and Bot Marjaco are locking horns for the 6th position, with Kicks Mechanic just edging ahead after a slight move on the straight. Bot strutting Jarl is holding 14 but feels the heat from bot chubby boy RJ closing in rapidly. Meanwhile, bot Neotexum makes a clean move to climb one spot and is now in 19th place, steadily working through the pack. Bot Mobius has gained one position, now in second place. Bot D Fitzerts and Bot Mobius are racing wheel to wheel for second. Bot Maria Koblai has advanced one spot, now in fifth position. Bot D Fitz and Bot Mobius are locked in a close contest for second place with no clear leader yet. Bot Lirache is making a move, climbing up to 10th position. Bot Emerald Tick 398 and Bot Lirache are trading paint for pen, inching closer to each other. Bot Merchican Leave advances 2 spots, and now holds the 11th position. Bot Asheneriton also gains 2 positions, claiming the 13th place. The race pace is tightening up nicely. The Criticaleg and Amarkobleich are battling fiercely for 5th place, staying nose to tail. Ovidus gains a position, now in 16th, inching closer to the pack. Strutting Jarl and Ovidus continue their close duel for 16th, trading places and keeping things interesting behind the top contenders. Bot Mobius is holding a slim lead over Bot Chozemskost in the fight for first place. Bot the Critical Leg just gained 1 position and now sits in 5th. Bot the Critical Leg and Bot Lithocarp are nose to tail for 4th, with very little separating them. Bot Mobius takes the lead, moving into first place. Bot Defitsets is rapidly gaining on Bot Chosenskost, trimming the gap by over a second. The two are locked in a fierce fight for second position, weaving through the track tightly. Congratulations to Bot Mobius for winning the race. Looks like your coding paid off and you're the fastest machine out there. Enjoy the victory lap. Wow! Bot Mobius really pulled off the Triple Crown, winning the race, setting the fastest lap, and out overtaking everyone. Talk about a dominant performance. Congratulations to you, racing legend in the making. And hey, if any of you are feeling lucky or want to be behind the wheel next round, now's your chance. The drivers still in the running can claim their cars and step into the action. Who's ready to try their luck and maybe even beat Mob's record? Here's a fun fact for you. Indy cars are built for one thing: speed and agility on the oval and road courses they race on. They're so advanced, they can accelerate from 0 to 60 in about 2.5 seconds, faster than most sports cars on the market. It's like watching a rocket with wheels zoom around the track while we just sit here wishing we could keep up. These cars are basically the superheroes of the racing world. Fast, sleek, and absolutely thrilling to watch. Alright everyone, you better make up your minds fast because the clock is ticking. The time to pick your favorite AI car is almost up. No pressure. Just deciding the destiny of this race in the next few seconds. Get those choices in before it's too late, or we'll have a bunch of confused cars out there. Well, looks like we're betting on two mystery drivers now. With no info to go on, I'd say it's a classic toss-up. But since they're both driving the same 2018 Chevrolet Indy car at Auto Club Speedway, it's really just a race of who can press the pedals a little faster and hit the right turns. So, I'll give a slight edge to whoever manages to avoid the wall first. May the best anonymous driver win. Alright everyone, it's game on at Auto Club Speedway. Leading the pack is Bot Wafflenotters in a shiny 2018 Chevrolet Indy car, starting from pole. Let's see if it can hold off the pack or if the others are just waiting for the perfect moment to pass. Stay tuned! Wafflingotters has taken an early lead from the start, showing some solid pace. Miagutsu is closely trailing in second, hanging on to the rear of the leader. De Factor has started strong in third, keeping a good position at the front. The pack is already starting to bunch up behind them. Bot Basket and Fee is making a strong push, climbing up to 6th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Singoshi is charging forward, moving into 16th position by passing 3 rivals. Bot Buart is gaining ground, moving into 26th place after overtaking 4 cars. Bot Buart is making a strong push, climbing from behind to reach 23rd place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Waffling Otters and Bot Defactor are engaged in a fierce duel at the front, still battling for the lead. Bot Tyler continues its charge, gaining 2 spots to settle in 5th position. Bot Waffling Otters has taken the lead. Solid move to 1st place. Bot Pinha 17 has advanced to the 12th position after 4 overtakes. Meanwhile, Bot XOSS is right behind at 14th, also moving up 4 spots. The pack is still tightly bunched, keeping it interesting. Bot Pani 3 accelerates past 4 competitors, now in 25th place. Bot Shikumaru battles to regain lost ground, dropping 7 places to 30. Meanwhile, Bot Defactor continues its climb, advancing 1 spot to lead the race in 1st position. Bot Mergutsu is inching closer to Bot Waffling Otters, shaving off 1.3 seconds so far. Bot Simple Markers has climbed 2 places to snag 5th position. Bot Basket and Fee and Bot Simple Markers are neck and neck, battling hard for 5th place. Bot G Maxi 8 just overtook 2 cars in quick succession and is now in 6th place. Bot Senor Flip Flopone 100 in 2020 has gained 1 position and is now in 9th. Bot Senor Flip Flopone 100 and 2020 and Bot Fishinks are nose to tail for 8th place, trading positions but still maintaining a close duel. Bot Ovidus is pushing forward, overtaking 3 cars and climbing to 10th place. Bot Anaxagorax is also making gains, passing 3 cars to reach 17th place. Ziriran Bot and Bot Murgitsu are locked in a close duel for 3rd position, nose to tail. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like all that driving paid off nicely. Wow, congrats to Bot Defactor on winning the race. They really sped away with it, didn't they? Nicely done. And remember folks, if you're the driver in 1st through 3rd place, you've earned the chance to claim one of these shiny new cars. So if you're feeling lucky, now's the time to step up and claim your prize. Absolutely. Here's a fun fact for you. Group 6 racing cars were essentially the dream team of endurance racing in the 1980s and early 1990s. They were the high-tech, turbocharged monsters you'd see battling it out at Le Mans and the World Sports Car Championship. These cars could reach speeds over 200 miles per hour and looked so sleek and futuristic, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And the best part? They often looked so good that you'd swear they had a license to style. Alright folks, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your favorite car yet, now's the perfect moment to jump in before the digital gate closes. Don't make me start guessing which one you like, unless you want me to embarrass myself with my weak car knowledge. Hurry up and make that choice. Oh, what a classic showdown we have here. On one side, we've got the vintage charm of the 1981 Osella PA9, which is like bringing a classic guitar to a rock concert. On the other, the 1972 Lola T280, looking a bit like it's been around since the dinosaurs, but still ready to race. Honestly, I'd say it's a toss-up. The Osella might have a bit more tech juice, but the Lola's got its own old-school flair that might just surprise us. Either way, I'd put my chips on the car that can handle the twists and turns of Oran Park the best. Alright everyone, the race kicks off at Oran Park, and leading the pack is the legendary Bot Abomzi in a 1972 Lola T28. Yeah, that's right, an absolute classic up front. Let's see if it can hold on to that pole, or if these fancy new cars will sink like a stone. Bot Abomzi has taken the lead right from the start, quickly establishing a comfortable gap. Go! Bot Mighty Chunk is holding second place, staying close but not quite challenging yet. Bot Ixajax is in third, maintaining a steady pace just behind the top two. The race is already shaping up to be a tense battle for the podium. Bot Abomzi's Lola T280 is leading comfortably in the group of 6 cars. It's the fastest car by starting position and seems to be maintaining a strong pace. No challenges so far, just cruising at the front. Chozang's Coast is driving a 1970 Opel Commodore, which is more suited for comfort than speed. They are currently in 8th place, holding steady but not making much of a move. Bot Ai Rafael moves up 1 spot to 5th place. Bot Ramia Fitz 13 and Bot Ai Rafael are closely racing for the same position. Bot Ai Rafael is in 7th place, driving a Lola T280 from 1972. Their race seems steady, but without any notable overtakes or threats so far. Bot Basket and TV is racing a 1969 AMC Javelin Tangent. They're currently in 13th place, which is not exactly sprinting to the front, but hey, at least they're still on track. Nimridar is stuck in the middle of traffic, likely losing time behind slower cars. Meanwhile, Ai Rafael is slightly ahead, but has a slower starting position and hasn't shown much top speed yet. Expect them to be battling for second or third soon if they find a way past. Bot Memrida is driving an Ozella PA9, a lightweight and nimble Group 6 race car. Their race looks steady but not quite closing in on the leaders. They're holding 6th place with a fastest lap just over 10 seconds. Bot Platniumera is racing a 1972 Lola T280, a classic Group 6 prototype known for its aerodynamic efficiency. They're currently in 3rd place, but their fastest lap still well behind the leader. Looks like they're holding steady but haven't quite closed the gap yet. Basket and Fee is piloting a 1969 AMC Javelin, which is showing decent pace with a fastest lap, just over 1 minute and 18 seconds. They're currently in 13th place but relatively close to the pack, so chances to move up are still on the table. Abomzi is managing to hold the lead comfortably, and with the fastest lap, he's clearly in control. Expect him to try and seal the deal soon. Bot Ixajax is behind in the lineup, driving a Renault Alpine, a 442B from 1977. Their fastest lap time is nearly a second slower than the leaders, so it looks like they're struggling to keep up, and may need some overtaking magic. Bot Circuming 8 is currently in 8th place driving a 1970 Chevrolet Camaro that's significantly off the pace with a fastest lap of 117.372. Way behind the leaders. The car's not looking like it's making much progress today. Botlow Sprout is driving a 1970 AMC Javelin. Their race seems steady but slow, sitting in 11th place and already about a second behind Slipsliddle. Memudar is just behind Ayarafael, so there's a tight battle forming. But Ayarafael has a slight edge on fastest lap. If Memudar wants to overtake, he better make a move soon before Ayarafael pulls away. Wow, Botabomzi taking the win again? Looks like you're just unstoppable. Congrats on the victory. Congrats to Botabomzi for taking the win. Looks like they really know how to handle those virtual tracks. And for everyone else? If you're feeling lucky and want to claim a car, now's the time to step up. Just let me know who's interested and which car catches your eye. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and agility. The Autodromo Riccardo Paletti is known for its tight turns and technical sections, so a car that can carve through corners smoothly and respond quickly to driver inputs would have the best shot at climbing up the ranks. Speed is great, but if your car can't stick to the curves without sliding off or losing momentum, you're not going to do very well. So, nimbleness wins the day here. And that means prioritizing a vehicle with sharp steering and good cornering capabilities over raw horsepower. Alright folks, the countdown is almost up. If you want to see your favorite car take the wheel, you better make your pick now before time runs out. Don't say I didn't warn you when the race begins and your selected beauty zooms off into the sunset. Haha. Well, this is quite the classic showdown between two race cars from the same era, but very different teams. The Williams FW20 is known for its sleek aerodynamics and a pretty reliable engine, especially in the hands of an AI that's been trained to optimize every corner. On the other hand, the Stewart SF02, while not as glamorous, has a bit more punch in certain aspects and might surprise us if the AI takes some daring moves. Given the track is Autodromo Riccardo Paletti, a circuit that requires a good balance of speed and agility, I'd say the Williams might have the slight edge thanks to its finesse around corners. But don't count out the Stewart team's car. It can be sneaky fast when pushed just right. So if I had to put my chips down, I'd go with the Williams FW20 taking it by a nose. But hey, in AI racing, anything can happen, and I'm here for the chaos and drama. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at Autodromo Riccardo Paletti, and leading the pack is our favorite bot Spear like hail. Zooming in the pole position in a classic 1998, Arrows and 19. Don't blink, or you might miss that initial rush to the first corner. The race kicks off with bot Spear like hail taking an early lead, holding the front position. Right behind, bot Trifinity 3 is settling into second place. Close on their heels, bot Stankit is in third, trying to keep up with the front runners in these initial laps. Bot Naturally Unlucky is making a strong push, climbing 5 places to sit at 19. Bot Josh advances 2 spots to 8. Amy is also on the move, gaining 2 positions and now in 10th. The fight for 9th is heating up with Amy and bot Connor Malady locked in a tight battle. Overtakes are imminent. Bot Gearlock Diamond climbs 1 spot, now in 14th place. Bot AI Rafael also moves up 1 position, now in 16th place. Meanwhile, bot Naturalian Lucky and bot Matrixco remain neck and neck for 18th place, trading parts of their race. Bot Spear like hail is leading in the Arrows and 19. The car that's clearing the field with what appears to be a perfect run so far. The pace seems effortless. No competition at the front, just a steady cruise. The F1 1998 cars seem well matched on this circuit, with close gaps at the front. Riccardo Paletti's tight corners favor handling and downforce, which benefits the more agile models. Overall, no clear dominant manufacturer so far, just a lot of slipstreaming and opportunistic overtakes. The circuit's tight corners and sharp turns are pushing the drivers to their limits, causing some overtaking challenges and minor gaps forming. Car setups that handle the twists well seem to be gaining an edge. Bot Figure 8 Sport is running a Minardi M198, which is known for its lightweight but limited power. They're currently in 24th place, trailing behind quite a few cars with slower lap times. Not exactly challenging for the front, but at least they're still in the race. Bot Mr. Roche's Tyrrell 026 has been steady, but not fast enough to make major moves. They're currently in the back half, just holding position and hoping for a slip, or some chaos ahead. Bot Matrixco is running a Jordan 198, currently in 18th place. Their fastest lap, of 59.706 seconds, suggests they're holding decent pace, but still a bit behind the top contenders. The race looks like a steady crawl for now. Congratulations, Bot Trifinity3. Looks like your speed just left everyone in the dust. Well done winning the race. Wow, look at that. Bot Trifinity3 takes the win like they just stole it from everyone else. Great job! Now, for the lucky drivers out there, if you're feeling brave, you can claim a car. So, go ahead and let me know if you wanted to take one for a spin. Who's ready to join the chaos on the track? For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and cornering ability. Barcelona National has those tight turns and technical sections where a car that can dance through the curves without losing grip will shine. Speed is great, but if your car can't navigate those chicanes smoothly, you'll end up stuck in traffic or spinning out. So, I'd say agility and precision are the real VIPs here. Alright everyone, the clock's ticking and your chance to pick the ultimate racing machine is slipping away faster than my patience during a traffic jam. Make your selection now or forever hold your peace and watch these AI cars battle it out without your expert guidance. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright folks, we're kickstarting at Barcelona with bot Justinet TV on pole, cruising in a classic 1988 Ferrari FF187. 88C. Let's see if these vintage beasts can still keep up, or if modern AI cars will outshine them today. Buckle up! Justinet is taking an early lead at the front. Jabawilgi has made a good start and is holding second place. Jarogamarasach remains in third, but expect the pack to close in soon. Bot Jabawilgi has overtaken into the lead. Naiga has gained one position, now in third. Bot Wild Cavanona climbs into sixth place, making steady progress through the pack. Bot Agrets 34 advances to 9th place. It's a steady climb. Bot Calican Bunny also gains one position, now in 10th place. Bot Jed Anburn is closing in on Calican Bunny. Stay tuned for the next move in that tight battle. Bot JD Anburn has just advanced to the 10th position. Bot Calican Bunny is closely contesting that spot with Jade Anburn, both battling for 10th place. Meanwhile, Bot Stankit has also gained one position and now sits in the 13th spot. Bot Fuso advances one position, now sitting in 16th place. Nearby, Bot Beats with Cave and Bot Fuso are locked in a close fight for that same spot. Meanwhile, Bot Mutwolf and Bot Zots Fired are neck and neck around 19th place, trading positions back and forth. Bot Telosov Strili advances to 4th place, closing in on the leaders. Bot Lyricel climbs to 20th spot, making steady progress. Bot Calican Bunny is driving a Ferrari F187 88C and has started in 11th place. Their fastest lap so far is an impressive one, 9.999. The race for them seems to be slow and steady with no significant position changes yet. Bot Charogamatsach makes a clean move into 4th place, overtaking a competitor, Bot Gretz 34, and Bot Autumn Thunderbird are still locked in a tight duel around 8th and 9th positions. Meanwhile, Bot Stankit gains one spot, now sitting in 12th. The battle for the middle of the pack heats up. Bot J.D. Anburn advances 2 spots, now in 8th place. Bot Agreeds, 34, and Bot Jade Anburn continue their close duel for 8th. Meanwhile, Bot Calican Bunny and Bot Autumn Thunderbird are fighting it out for 10th, keeping it interesting at the back. Bot Agrids 34 is climbing up to 8th place, gaining one spot. Bot Stankit and Bot Calican Bunny are neck and neck for 11th place. Looks like a battle for the next few positions. Bot Mutwolf and Bot Zots Fired are close in 20th place, trading position back and forth. Stankit is climbing to 11th place, making a solid move. Mutwolf is advancing to 20th place, staying consistent with the progress. Kufo is pushing to 24th, closing the gap a bit more. Wow! Look at that! But Jabogi is the champion now. Guess all those laps paid off. Wow, Bot Jabogi really took the checkered flag, didn't they? Congratulations on that win! As for the drivers still in the running, you guys can claim a car now, so get ready to pick out your shiny new ride. Don't all rush at once though. We wouldn't want any traffic jams in the garage. If I had to pick one of these cars, I'd say the Porsche 919 Hybrid from 2016 probably has the best shot. It's known for its incredible hybrid tech and reliability in endurance races. The Audi A10s are seriously quick too. But that year, 2016, Porsche just seems to have that extra edge on the retro circuit. Of course, the Toyota TS 040 Hybrid is no slouch either, but I'd bet on the Porsche pulling ahead in the final lap. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking and your chance to pick your favorite car is about to vanish. Make your choice before time runs out or you'll be stuck with whatever the AI decided for you. Hurry up, or you'll just have to cheer for your luck. Alright, we've got Bot Renkouri in that sleek 2018 R Engineering BR 1, and Nabe zooming around in a 2016 Porsche 919 Hybrid. Honestly, this is like choosing between a well-seasoned racehorse and a slightly younger turbo-charged stallion. The Brone is known for its advanced aerodynamics and efficiency, but the Porsche 919 Hybrid has that proven hybrid pedigree and a bit of that endurance racing magic on its side. If I had to guess, I'd say the Porsche might have a tiny edge in raw speed and reliability, but the Brone could surprise us with some clever tactics, and maybe a cleaner line through the corners. Either way, I'm betting it's going to be a close call, and I'm definitely not going to count out the underdog just yet. We'll see who ends up at the top, but I've got my eye on this race for the drama alone. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Imola Retro and look at that. Bot Consumer Girl is on pole driving a 2015 Audi R18 e-tron Quattro. It's like a vintage battle ready to blast off. Let's see if she can hold on to that lead or if the others will spoil the party. Starting now, the race sees Kazuma Girl taking an early lead from the front row. Ren Kaori has pushed into second place, edging past Naibi, who begins in third. No surprises so far, just the usual artificial intelligence chaos. Bot Epic Sugar is streamlining through the field, climbing to 12th place after overtaking 3 cars. Naiga makes a small but steady move, grabbing second place. Bot Quiz 44 is not letting the pace slack, moving into 4th. The fight for third between Bot Quiz 44 and Bot Ren Kaori is tightening up, staying nose to tail. Taknesty surges forward, now in first place after overtaking 16 cars. Suma Girl is close behind, and they are fighting hard for the top position. Theskis and Quiz 44 are maintaining a fierce duel for 5th place, exchanging positions rapidly. Darigos is making a strong move, climbing to 5th place after overtaking 3 cars. Slittenslida Gaming also advancing rapidly, now in 6th position, with 3 recent overtaking. Nida continues to lead comfortably at the front, climbing 2 spots to take the top position. Ren Kaori and Katsu Mer are still nose-to-tail fighting for 2nd place. Evolution 954 is making a move, now in 7th, after gaining 1 spot. Wild Caveman and Dongertson are closely matched for 10th, exchanging positions without much room to breathe. Bot Dongertson 3 is racing a 2003 Alcin Porsche 996 Biturbo Dada. They started in 11th place and are currently in the same position, showing a steady but uneventful race so far. Bot Ren Kaori advances to 2nd place. Bot Darigos climbs to 4th position. Bot Rusnapom 6 moves into 8th place. Ow! Bot Theskis is dropping back to 17th place. Bot Dongertson 3 advances to 9th place, climbing 1 spot. Bot Wild Cavanone also moves up 1 position to 10th place. Bot Theskis continues a strong charge, now in 9th place after overtaking 8 cars. Bot Darigos and Bot Kazuma Girl remain locked in a fierce duel for 3rd position, trading tiny margins every lap. Meanwhile, Bot Slittenslida Gaming and Bot Quiz 44 are nose to tail, battling hard for 5th place with little room to breathe. Darigos moves up to 3rd place, closing the gap with Kazuma Girl. Kazuma Girl and Darigos are neck and neck, looking for any mistake to capitalize. Evolution 954 advances 2 spots into 5th position. Evolution 954 and Kazuma Girl remain tightly matched in the battle for 4th. Bot Evolution 954 has advanced to 4th place, closing the gap with the leaders. Bot Rusnapam has climbed to 7th, keeping the pressure on. In a close fight for 15th, Bot Dank Nuggins and Bot with Out 25 are virtually neck and neck, providing some tight racing drama. Wow! Naibi winning the race at Imola Retro is quite the achievement. Looks like someone's got the need for speed. Wow, Naiba really pulled through. Congratulations on winning the race and setting the fastest lap too. That's quite the double feat. As for the car, you can now claim the 2016 Porsche 919 Hybrid. Hope you enjoy zooming around in that beauty. Well, the Croft Club track has a pretty cool history actually. It used to be a famous racing circuit back in the day. It's known for its tricky corners and fast straights that really test the driver's skills. Plus, fun fact, it's also one of the few tracks where you can really feel the history of British motorsport just by being on it. It's like racing through a piece of racing heritage. And that's what makes watching these AI cars battle here even more exciting. Alright folks, if you've got a favorite car in mind, now's the time to shout it out because the clock is ticking. Don't want to miss your chance to see your pick race around the track. Hurry up before they all vanish into the digital sunset. Ah, the classic battle of vintage versus vintage, with a little twist of racing tech. On one side we have Bot Ebony Shadow in the 1966 Lotus Cortina. That car is known for its agility and racing pedigree, especially for its size. On the other, Naibe is behind the wheel of the 1948 Ferrari 166 Inter. A beautiful piece of history, but perhaps a bit less nimble compared to the Lotus. Given Croft's twists and turns, I'd say the Lotus might have the edge with its lighter frame and better handling. But then again, the Ferrari's charm and raw power could surprise us. It's one of those races where the car's reputation and driver's skill just might cancel each other out. In the end, I'd probably put my chips on the Lotus since snappy handling tends to win over muscle on a tricky track like this. But I'll be watching closely. Anything can happen when vintage cars and AI drivers collide. Alright folks, the race has just kicked off at Croft Club A. Leading the pack is Body Avema in a 1953 Fiat 8VA Supersonic. Slow and steady wins there. Well, probably not this race. But hey, vintage charm. Botsot's fired takes the lead right off the line, setting the pace. Bot Havixema slots into second place, looking to challenge soon. Bot Jamaxite holds third, hanging tight but not close enough to overtake just yet. Sademoji Jamis is making a strong push, now in 10th place. Bot Anonina T3 has climbed to 17th, and Bot's Basic Switchix is right behind in 18th. Cars are swapping positions rapidly. Body Havixema advances to the front, claiming the top spot. Bot Ovidus climbs up one place into 4th position. Yadi Anburn and Ovidus are locked in a close duel for 4th place, swapping positions occasionally. Bot Betsma surges forward, overtaking 3 cars and climbing to the 18th place. Bot J. Anburn advances 2 spots, now holding 3rd position. Bot A Windstorm is chipping away at Bot G. Maxieite's lead, narrowing the gap by 140 seconds. A Windstorm and G. Maxiite are locked in a close duel for 5th place. Nothing like a good old battle for position. Ovidus takes 3rd place, moving up 1 spot. Awin Storm and Sademoji Jamis also make gains, now 5th and 6th respectively. The fight for the top continues to tighten up. But Ovidus advances to 2nd place. But a windstorm climbs to 4th position. But Mighty Chunk moves up to 7th. The race is heating up with some strategic positioning. But L20 Plays is making a nice surge, climbing 3 spots to take the 10th position. But a windstorm is continuing to rise, and now sits in the 3rd place. But Sademojijanes is also gaining ground, moving up to 5th position. But East Basic Switch is on a roll, climbing 4 places now in the middle of the pack. But Sademojijames has gained 1 position and is asserting some dominance in the top 4. But Mighty Chunk moves up slightly, still closing the gap in the midfield. Keep an eye on those overtakes. This race is heating up. But Sademojijames has gained 1 position, now sitting in 3rd place. But a windstorm is right behind, the fight for 3rd heating up between these two. But Mighty Chunk has also moved up 1 spot, now holding 5th. The battle for 3rd place looks like it's about to get intense. But Betsmar has climbed to no longer be stuck in the back, as it overtakes 3 cars and lands in 12th place. Meanwhile, Bot the Hyper 7 is making a move as well, also overtaking 3 cars to reach 22nd place. Not far behind, Bot H2 Hova advances 2 positions, and now sits in 6th place. The race dynamics are heating up with multiple bots pushing forward. H2 Hova is narrowing the gap to Mighty Chunk, cutting it down by 1.3 seconds. U20 Plays has climbed up to 7th place. Betsmar is catching Aussie Tutena 2, closing the gap by 1.1 seconds. Sademojijames is now within striking distance of Ovidus, closing the gap by 1.6 seconds. Some Board Boy has gained 2 spots and is now 8th place. Aussie Dothi Twin 2 has moved up 1 position and is now in 10th. But Aussie at Wu 22 advances 1 spot to 9th place. Bot Zotsfied and Bot Aussie 2002 are battling closely for 9th position. Meanwhile, Bot Looks Ravenous moves up 1 spot to 20th place. But Aussie 2002 is dropping back sharply, now in 28th place. Bot Sademojijames advances 1 position into 2nd. Bot U20 Plays is narrowing the gap on Bot H2 Hova, cutting it down by 1 second as they race side by side. Bot Ovidus has overtaken the car in front to move into 2nd place. Bot D-SpaceX Switch is advancing on the pack, now in 10th. Bot JD Anburn also making gains, claiming 11th position. Congratulations on winning the race. Clearly, all that practice paid off. Wow, look at that! Bot Ihavexema takes the victory and snatches the checkered flag. Congrats! That was a race to remember. Now, for anyone dreaming of driving away in one of these fancy machines, the following drivers are in luck. The drivers in first, second, and third places. Make sure to step up if you want your shot at cruising in style. Sure thing. Huh. Did you know that the Trans Am racing cars were originally built to be more of a production-based series, which means these cars actually look like their street versions, just with a little extra racing attitude? Imagine taking your favorite muscle car and turning it into a track monster, all while keeping that classic American style. It's like giving a shirtless cowboy a cape and making him race around a track, still legendary, just amplified. Alright folks, time's ticking down faster than a cheetah on a caffeine rush. If you haven't picked your dream race car yet, now's the moment. Don't make me choose for you, or you'll end up with something ridiculous like a lawnmower on wheels. Hurry up and make those selections before the virtual gates close. Well, with both drivers driving the same car and no info about their skills, it's pretty much a coin flip. But if I had to guess, I'd say luck might just be their best friend today. Who knows? Maybe one of them will surprise us all and cross the finish line first. Alright folks, looks like Bot Dishonored Fox is taking the pole position in that shiny 2021 Chevrolet Camaro. Let's see if it can hold on to that lead or if the competition will surprise us. Bot Dishonored Fox has taken the lead right out of the gate, holding the first position. Bot Igenerite is close behind in second, applying pressure. And Body Notes has secured third, but is already showing signs of eagerness to move up. Mighty Chunk advances to third place, making a clean move. Lithocarp shifts into fifth, closing the gap. Bethrelane climbs to seventh, while she and Naibi are locked in a fierce duel for sixth. The race is heating up just like a proper soap opera. Bot Lithocarp advances to fourth place. Bot Yongan stored Wu 102. And Bot Quefo continue their close duel around 12th place. Bot Mutube climbs to 15th place. Bot Youngdan stored 202 is climbing up one spot to take the 12th position. In the midfield, Bot S Basic Switch and Bot Mutube are locked in a fierce duel for 15th place. Constant threat of overtakes there. Naibe just overtook Bot and Body Notes for 5th place. Naibe is now in 5th position and closing the gap to the top 4. Bot and Body Notes look it's defending hard but might be under pressure from Naibe. Bot Dr. Felix advances one position to take 10th place. Bot Bubute and Bot Doc Felix are now locked in a close duel for 10th place. Bot Mutube and Bot Cirarelia are battling hard for 14th place. Bot Mutube advances one position, now in 14th place. Bot's Basic Switch and Bot Cirarelia are nose to tail for 15. Looks like they're trading paint but no confirmed overtake yet. Bot Mutube is running a 2011 Volkswagen Scirocco R-Cup. They're currently in 15th place, maintaining a steady position but seem to be struggling slightly with faster cars behind. Bot X Basic Switch is running in the 16th place with a 2014 Abarth 500 Assetto Corsa stored it. It looks like they're struggling to keep pace, sitting just ahead of the last few cars, probably fighting for every inch on the track. Bot Dishonored Fox is leading in a Chevrolet Camaro from 2021, known for its balance of power and handling. The race looks smooth so far, with the car maintaining a strong pace and fastest lap of 1:33.828. Naibe is holding a strong position in 5th place, and with the fastest lap so far he's probably pushing to close the gap. Bot Lithocarp's Camaro is holding a solid 4th place, staying within a second of the leaders. Their fastest lap is 1:33.823, showing they're pushing hard but haven't quite cracked the top 3 yet. The race looks tight for them. Naibe is holding 5th place in a Chevrolet Camaro, with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 33 seconds, and 5 hundredths. Looks like they're staying consistent but not making any daring moves. Bot Gliding Penguin is holding 8th, just ahead of Bot Bethralene in 8th. They're close, but Gliding Penguin has a slight edge. Looks like it's going to come down to who cracks first on the final lap. Amy! Bot A's basic switch is piloting a 2014 Abarth 500 Assetto course. They're currently in 16th place, battling for position with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 47 seconds. The race seems tight, but they're just hanging in there. Bot Gliding Penguin is running a 2021 Chevrolet Camaro in the Trans Am class, starting from 7th place. They're currently just behind Bethralene, with a lap time of 1:34.94. The race looks tight, with a close gap to surging drivers ahead. Naibe's holding a strong lead, and has the fastest lap. He's clearly pushing hard and looks poised at this stage. Wow, winning again? Someone's really on a streak. Nice job. Congratulations to Bot Dishonored Fox on taking the victory. Looks like you drove that race like a true champion. Well done. And hey, Nighty, you snagged the fastest lap, so you get yourself a shiny 21 Chevrolet Camaro Trans Am 8. Not too shabby for a quick lap. Keep it up, everyone. The race might be over, but the fun definitely isn't. Sure thing. Did you know that in the early days of racing, cars were so slow it was almost like watching cars try to run a marathon instead of a race? Back before speed became the ultimate goal, some of those old cars could barely hit 30 miles per hour. It was more like a parade of rolling tin cans than a race. Imagine explaining to your friends that you're watching a race and everyone's basically crawling along. Just shows how far car technology has come. Nowadays we'd laugh if a race took a break because they'd be bored of waiting. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your dream ride yet, now's the time before the countdown runs out. And we're stuck with whatever's left. Don't be that person who waits until it's too late, and ends up with a lemon. Get your choices in and let's see which car dominates the track. Alright folks, we've got a classic versus a muscle car showdown here. On one hand we have Scrooge Champ piloting a 1963 Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ. It's light, nimble, and probably loves tight corners. On the other, Rosaurus is steering a 1967 Sunbeam Tiger, which packs more muscle and raw power, but might be a tad less agile on the twisty Tsukuba short track. Given the historic agility of the Alpha and its racing pedigree, I'm leaning towards Scrooge Champ's Alpha sneaking ahead in the corners. The Sunbeams might give it a good shot on straights if it can hold on to the lead that way, but I think the Alpha's finesse might just edge out in the end. Let's see if the AI can prove me wrong or if my vintage racing intuition holds up. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Tsukuba short track, and look at that Bob Mestek starting on pole with a 1951 Ferrari 212 Export. Hey, if you're expecting a speed demon, you might want to adjust those expectations. This one's more about style than getting there first. The race is underway, and the top three drivers are leading the pack. Bot Teles Australia is currently in the first place, holding a slight lead. Close behind, Bot Mistek is in second position, applying pressure. The third spot is occupied by Bot Shotodoroka 39, just hanging on to the front group. Bot Scrooge Champ is squeezing through the pack, overtaking 3 cars to reach 4th place. Meanwhile, Bot Spikepoles advances 1 position to hold 3rd. Bot Illiziton. Bot Sofik is charging through the field, now in 11th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Spikepoles has gained 1 spot and is now in 2nd position. Bot Scrooge Champ also moved up 1 spot and is sitting in 3rd place. The race is getting interesting behind the leaders. Bot Sirotimilive is charging through the field, making 3 clean passes to move into 3rd place. Bot Scrooge Champ is climbing steadily, grabbing 2nd position and closing in on the leader. Bot Mestek and Bot Elisatoni 1095 are side by side, racing fiercely for 5th place, no one giving an inch. Bot Spikeballs climbs into 3rd place, making a solid move forward. Bot Hellskank advances 2 spots, now in 7th position. Bot Ignobidixa nudges 1 position up, settling into 9th place. The race is heating up with these little positional shifts. Bot Illitsatone, Than 95, and Bot Zero Time Alive are trading paint just outside the top 3 inches apart. Bot Illitsatone 1095 currently holding on to 4th, but Zero Time Alive is putting pressure from behind. Bot Notexum is making a move, climbing into the 13th spot, 1 position at a time. Bot Spikeballs is closing in on Bot Screwchamp fast, cutting the gap by 1.1 seconds. Bot Illitsatone 1095 just moved up 1 spot to take 4th place. Bot Hellskank is also climbing up 1 position to sit 6th. Bot Ixnobotixel is driving a 1953 Fiat 850 a Supersonic. They are currently in 10th place, showing consistent pace but not quite catching the front runners yet. Bottom Steck is driving a 1951 Ferrari 212 Export, which is known for its classic design and respectable speed. They started in 1st place but are currently in 8th, indicating some struggle to maintain the lead. Their fastest lap is nearly a minute, suggesting they might be trying to conserve tires or find a consistent rhythm. Bot Zero Team Live is making a move into 3rd place, passing Bot Spikeballs. Bot Neotexum continues to close in on Bot Zufik, now just 1.6 seconds behind. The fight for 3rd and 4th is heating up as Bot Zufik tries to hold firm. Bot Screwchamp is steering a 1963 Alfa Romeo Giulia TZ, which is known for its lightweight and agile handling. So far they've moved up to 2nd place, showing strong pace with the fastest lap of the race at 0 minutes, 59 seconds and 73 milliseconds. Bot Zero Team Live advances to 3rd position. Bot Illitsatone 1095 climbs to 4th place. Bot Spikeballs and Bot Illitsatone 1095 are neck and neck for 4th. Bot Illitsatone 1095 attempts an overtake on Bot Spikeballs. They are side by side through the corner. The tight corners and short straights are favoring nimble cars like the Mini Cooper, which is struggling to keep pace on longer, faster sections. Zero Team Live is on fire with the fastest lap, leading comfortably, and seems to have a clear shot at sealing the deal, despite some close competition behind. Everlasting Ipex is driving a 1953 Fiat 850 ITA Supersonic. They are currently in 10th place, finishing their last lap in just under a minute. The car's fastest lap is slightly quicker than their current pace, so they might be looking for better consistency. Congratulations on winning the race. Clearly your skills are unmatched. Well done. Wow, look at that. Bottles of Strili takes the victory like a pro. Great job dominating the race. And for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky, now's your chance to claim a car prize. Keep an eye out and see who's got what it takes to grab that shiny prize. Oh, the 1995 McLaren F1 GTR. Here's a fun fact for you. This car was so fast and dominant that it actually won the 24 Hours of Le Mans almost by itself, even though it wasn't originally built as a dedicated race car. It was modified from a street car into a racing legend, and managed to beat some serious prototypes despite being lighter and less sophisticated in certain ways. Talk about a car that knew how to make an impression. Hey everyone, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time. The countdown is almost over, so make sure you choose your favorite before these racing machines take off without you. Don't want to miss out on the fun, do you? Wow, this is quite the vintage showdown we have here. On one side, we've got bot Drew 192 and a 1998 Toyota GT 1TS020. That car is known for its speed and agility, especially on straightaways. On the other side, Naibe is piloting a 1996 Porsche 911 GT1, which is no slouch in the handling department, but might struggle a bit with top-end speed against the Toyota. Given the track is Hockenheimring Retro National, which has a mix of high-speed straights and tricky turns, I might lean slightly toward the Toyota. It's got that raw power and racing pedigree that could give it an edge. But hey, with AI driving, anything can happen. Maybe the Porsche's stability will help it pick up some unexpected positions. In the end, I'd probably bet on the Toyota to take the win. But don't count out the Porsche. This is why we watch these races. Anything can turn upside down like a bad hair day. Alright everyone. The race has kicked off at the Hockenheimring Retro National. Leading the pack is Bot NX Agarax in a vintage 1997 Lotus Elise GT1, sitting pretty, on pole position. Let's see if that classic charm can hold off the competition. Connor Malady has taken an early lead at the front, followed closely by NX Agarax in second place. Cloudy is holding strong in third, staying close behind the top two. The race is already showing some close battles for those crucial positions. G1 3 advances to 5th place. Closing the gap, Bjorn Art climbs 2 spots to 6th, gaining ground on the leaders. Everlasting Apex moves up to 8th, just behind the top contenders. Bot Bunny Soft Doom advances to 10th place. Bot Rome Spider is side by side with Bot Mr. Wolf J, fighting for 12th position. They're almost touching wheels. Bot Anonymous Ninity 3 is driving a 1995 BMW M3 GTR Evogo. They're currently in the 22nd position, just behind several other BMWs and Mercedes. Looks like a tight fight among the M3 GTR Evo drivers, but no overtakes yet. Everlasting Apex is down to 20 spot, showing a bit of a rough patch. Bot Cloudy advances to 2nd place, inching closer to the front. Bot Trifinity 3 also moves up 2 spots, now 3rd. The fight for 2nd is heating up with Bot Cloudy and Bot Trifinity 3 nose to tail, battling it out. Everlasting Apex drops to 26th place. Looks like the car's not feeling eternal today. Bot Tree 192 Vex advances to 3rd place, making a nice little climb up the field. Meanwhile, Bot Bunny's Doom is closing in on Bot Bjorn Art, chipping away at the gap by a 1.5 seconds, possibly setting up a move soon. Yon Art advances to 6th place, closing in on the top 5. Bunnies of Doom climbs to 7th, just behind the leader pack. Hermit Media and Lotusos are still locked in a fierce duel for 17th position. No clear separation yet. Bot Ejirite leads Bot Tobin by a nose in the battle for 19th place. Everlasting Apex and Bot Anonymous Ninity 3 are swapping positions frequently behind them, fighting for 25th overall. Bot Generite is in 2nd place in the Retro DTM class with a 1996 Opel Calibra DTM. Their fastest lap is just over 12 seconds, which shows they're holding steady but not challenging the leaders. Race is looking stable for now. Bot Prodigy plays 58, has overtaken Botimus Gordon and is now in 14th place. Botimus Gordon is holding tightly, but seems to be under pressure from the mover up. Bot Prodigy plays 58. Everlasting Apex continues climbing, now in 23rd place after gaining 2 positions. Botimus Gordon advances to 14th place. Everlasting Apex climbs to 22nd, 22nd. Bot Anonymous Ninity 3 moves into 25th. Bot Bunny Soft Doom is driving a 1997 Panos Esperante GTR1. The car's lap time suggests decent pace, and they are currently in 8th place, making steady progress up from their starting position at 11th. Wow! Winning at Hockenheimring Retro National? Someone's clearly got the hang of this racing thing. Congrats on the victory! Wow, Bot Connor Malady really showed everyone how it's done. Big congrats to them for taking the victory. That was some serious driving. Now, for the lucky drivers out there who can claim a car, if you're feeling confident and ready to take the wheel, step right up. Remember, this is your chance to become the next racing legend. Or at least, someone who looks pretty cool while trying. Sure thing. Did you know that the modern slow cars racing class is actually a pretty clever nickname? Because despite the name, these cars often have the most interesting strategies and surprises on the track. They might be a bit slower in speed, but they make up for it with smart moves and sometimes even a little bit of chaos. It's like watching a chess match on wheels, just with more rubber and less silence. Keep those eyes peeled, folks, because anything can happen in this unpredictable bunch. Alright everyone. The countdown is ticking down faster than my patience during a slow race. Make your choices now or forever hold your peace in the back of the pack. Get those selections in before the time runs out and the AI decides who's riding shotgun. Oh, look who's back. Welcome to the chaos, Ilyas X988. Glad to see you decided to grace us with your presence again. Hope you're ready for some high-speed mayhem, because these cars are racing like their lives depend on it. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the show. Alright, so we have bought Aussie 2. Turning 2 cruising in a 2020 Toyota Super GR, and bought Zinyahima, taking the wheel of a 2012 Ferrari California. Now, if we're talking raw speed and modern tech, the Supra's got some serious muscle under the hood. It's designed for those tight turns and quick acceleration. The Ferrari California, while perhaps more flashy and exotic looking, is a bit older, and maybe not as sharp on the track. But hey, it does have that Italian flair that might just give it a surprise or two. My money's on Aussie and the Supra taking an early lead, but let's keep an eye on Zinyahima. You never know when a little Italian charm might boost its performance at the right moment. Either way, it's going to be a fun race. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Hidden Valley Raceway, and look who's at the front. Bought unstable in a classic 2014 Chevrolet Corvette C7 Stingray. Guess it's feeling confident today. Let's see if it can hold that lead, or if these other bots will give it a run for its money. The race kicks off with bot Unstable taking an early lead, showing some stiff competition. Bot Bacon has secured second place, staying close behind and eyeing that top spot. Bot Aetherplasm is currently in third, trying to keep the pace but already falling slightly behind the leaders. Tenyahima is on the move, climbing to 6th place by passing 3 cars. Ilias X98 is gaining ground, taking over 6 positions to settle into 9. Forte Afro is advancing steadily, moving up 3 spots to 11. Botti Generite advances to 4th position, closing in on the top 3. Bot Tenyahima climbs to 5th place, trying to catch up. Bot Meg's Boring Life moves to 7th, keeping a steady pace behind. Bot Tenyahima's car is a 2012 Ferrari California, known for its convertible top and V8 engine. They are currently in 6th place, holding steady but not seriously challenging the top positions. Looks like a comfortable cruise so far. Ilias X98 has sliced through 3 cars and is now in 5th place. Impressive move. Bot Aetherplasm maintains 2nd, inching forward smoothly. Tenyahima and Ilias X98 are neck and neck for 5th, with neither giving an inch in this close quarter battle. Aussie Wesu 2002 is currently in 8th place, while Tenyahima is in 6th. Aussie 8 Wheeling. Loses a little more speed to catch up, but with only 2 laps remaining, it's going to be tight. Tenyahima has a slight edge, but anything can still happen. Bot Kilo Juliet Delta is driving a 2010 Chevrolet Corvette C6 Grand Sport Delta T. They are currently in 11th place, holding a steady position with no overtakes or drama so far. Ilias X98 climbs 2 places to take 3rd. Bot Cover advances 1 spot into 6th. Bot Forte Afro moves up 1 position into 8th. Naiba is driving a 2009 Morgan Aero Supersports, which is a lightweight, open-top cruising machine. They're currently in 12th place, holding their position with a decent quick lap of 1:22.1710. Not much movement, but steady as they go. Bot Ozietu 10-2 has advanced to 13th place. Bot Titus 61 is gaining on Bot Icar 77, closing in by 1 second. The race remains intense as these moves shuffle the positions. Bot Ozie Tuue Gamusu is driving a 2020 Toyota Supra GR, known for its agility and sporty design. They are currently in 8th place and holding a slow lap time compared to early leaders, suggesting a cautious approach or minor issues. Ilias S98 is gaining on Aetherplasm, closing in by just over a second. Bot Cover has climbed 2 positions to 4th place. Meanwhile, Bot Bacon and Bot Generate are locked in a fierce duel for 5th. Bot Forte Afro advances 2 spots, now in 6th place. Naiba gains 1 position, climbing to 11th place. Congratulations to Bot Unstable on winning the race at Hidden Valley Raceway. Looks like someone's been practicing. Wow, Bot Unstable just claimed the victory like a true champion. That's some serious AI driving skills right there. Congratulations to them for winning the race. Now, for those of you still in the game, Elise8 has set the fastest lap and can now claim a 2010 Salines 5S Raptor. Nice work! That car's a beast, so I hope you're ready to enjoy some modern streetcar glory. Keep the competitive spirit alive, everyone! Here's a fun fact about the Misano World Circuit. It used to be called the Misano Marco Simoncelli Circuit, after the beloved MotoGP rider, who tragically passed away in 2011. So now every time drivers roar around this track, they're kinda racing with a little bit of his spirited energy. It's like the track's got a heart and a story to tell every lap. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to scramble. The countdown is ticking away faster than a scoffed at speed bump. Get those choices in before the race starts and miss out on all the fun. Alright ladies and gentlemen, we've got a classic face-off here. On one side, we have Bot Meg's boring life, revving up in a vintage 1964 Ferrari 158. That car has some serious legendary status, but I'm not sure if it's a turtle or a rabbit on this track. On the other side, Bot Evolution 954 is piloting a 1962 Lotus 25. Now that's a sleek little machine that might just be more agile than its opponent. Given the track and the car's historical designs, I'd say the Ferrari could have the edge in raw power, but the Lotus might outmaneuver it on those tight Misano corners. It's a tough call, like choosing between a classic steak and a fancy salad, depends on what you value more. If I had to put money down, I'd probably go with the Lotus' smaller size and agility. But, honestly, with AI behind the wheel, anything can happen. So watch closely or you might miss the surprise finish. everyone, the race is underway here at Misano with bot Jordan F leading the pack. He's starting on pole in a classic 1962 Lotus 2.5. Talk about a timeless beauty. Let's see if that vintage vibe can carry him to victory, or if these modern AI racers have something else in mind. And they're off. Top driver is Jordan F leading the pack. Slipsledegaming is slotting into second place right behind. And Squat Bender is holding steady in third. Looks like Jordan F is trying to set the pace early, with Slipsledegaming right on his tail. Bot King Root is charging through the field, now in fourth place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Root Freeboy Gaming Studios is making a strong climb, having overtaken 4 drivers and currently in 23rd position. Meanwhile, Bot Slipsledegaming is at the front line, climbing 1 spot to secure the lead. Bot King Root is now in second place after climbing 2 spots and is closing in on the leader. Bot Fivencerogai has also gained 2 positions, sitting in fourth now. Bot Oxwolfie moves up to 6th, making the field a little tighter behind the top runners. Trash Crashton has surged into 9th place, overtaking 3 cars in a single move. Architect is climbing steadily to 7th spot. Exhaust 21 and Trash Crashton are locked in a tight duel for 9th position, neither willing to give an inch. Kilo Juliet Delta advances to 13th position, closing in on the pack. Belthanatibis creeps up to 14th place, maintaining pressure. 2 Pisanda Podcast climbs to 17th, making a small move in the midfield. Bot Fivencerogai advances to 3rd place, closing in on the leaders. Bot Ovidus climbs to 14th position, making steady progress. Bot Your Instinct moves up 2 spots, capturing 17th spot, still a bit behind on the chase. Bot Abomzi advances to 3rd place, making a smooth move. Bot GN Prime and Bot Jade Anburn are locked in a close fight for the 20th spot. No change among the leaders at the moment. Bot Marty Freeze climbs to 15th place. Bot Meg's Boring Life advances to 22nd. Reinecking and Meg's Boring Life locked in a close duel for 22nd position. Bot Trash Crashton advances 1 position, now A. Bot Squat Benda and Bot Trash Crashton are engaged in a close duel for 8th place. Bot Root Free Boy Gaming Studios and Bot 2Ps in the podcast are neck and neck for 18th. Bot Fivencerogai has advanced to 3rd place, closing in on the leaders. Bot Architect has moved into 6th position, maintaining a solid line of progression. Bot Your Instinct has climbed 2 spots, now sitting in 15th, still creeping though. Bot Exhaust 21 advances 1 position into the 9th place. Bot Squat Bender and Bot Exhaust 21 are nose to tail for 9th. Bot Kilo Juliet Delta and Bot Belisco Bime are battling for 12th, staying close. Bot Squat Bender and Bot Edsus 21 are battling tightly for 9th place. Bot Kilojuliet Delta has gained 1 position and is now in 12th. Bot Ovidus is closing in on Bot Biloscope Bime, cutting the gap by 1 second. Bot Architect advances to 5th place. Bot Asanona climbs to 10th place. Bot Ovidus moves up 2 spots into 12th place. Keep an eye out for potential overtakes ahead. Bot Jordan F advances 1 position, now in 5th place. Bot Architect and Bot Jordan F are nose to tail for 5th place. Bot Ovidus slips forward 1 spot into 11th. Bot Architect advances to 5th place, continuing the climb. Bot Exhaust 21 also moves up 1 position, now in 8th place. Bot Trash Crashton and Bot Exhaust 21 are locked in a close fight for 8th place, swapping positions slightly as they race side by side. Bot Wolfie and Bot Jordan F are almost toe-to-toe for 6th place. Bot Trash Crashton advances 1 spot to 8th place. Bot Ovidus is chipping away at Bot Acasiona's tail, closer by a full second now. Congratulations to Slip Slidey Gaming for dominating the race. Looks like you were sliding and slipping your way to victory perfectly. Well played. Wow! Congratulations to Bot Slip Slide Gaming for crossing the finish line first. That was a slick move, and totally deserved that victory. Now, for the drivers who are able to claim a car, make sure to step up if you want to upgrade your ride. Who's feeling lucky today? Alright everyone, it looks like we're taking a quick pit stop for some maintenance. Don't go anywhere. The race will be back in just a few minutes. Grab a snack, stretch those legs, and I'll see you shortly for more high-speed AI car action. Stay tuned.